morning everyone, it's Belinda from My Style Journey. I want to speak to you a little bit again about my capsule wardrobe. I think I must be making you quite mad, especially because this was my first one, but I'm going to do this video in two parts. The first part is I'm going to go through my autumn capsule with you, not every piece. In fact, I'm only going to discuss two pieces, because those are the two pieces that I'm not keeping in my wardrobe. I started this journey thinking that the capsule wardrobe would be boring and that I would find it very frustrating to just have a limited amount of clothing to wear in a set amount of time. Granted, I've only had this capsule. By the end of this capsule, it will only be 2 months, which is not that long. Usually people have a 3-month period for their capsule wardrobes. I started mine a little bit late. But I have loved having it. I've loved being able to know exactly what it is that I have to wear, and then knowing I can lie in bed and just think, okay, this is what I'm going to wear today, especially if I can hear the rain outside or if I hear the wind is howling. And it's been quite fun for me to navigate this, and for me it's been a very positive experience. I'm going to just talk you through the two pieces that I'm not going to be keeping in my wardrobe. I haven't reached for these during the capsule. The top I did try, but the pants I haven't reached for at all. The second part of this video, I am going to show you my new in pieces. All of them have been thrifted except for one new shirt that my children bought me for Mother's Day. They bought me a pair of slippers as well, but I'm not going to share that in the capsule because it's not really part of my capsule. My sleeping wardrobe and my workout wardrobe and my beach wardrobe, they are 3 different capsules that I'm not going to speak about at all in this video, but I will talk to you about that in another video in the future. So the first piece is quite sad for me because I really didn't think that I would feel this way. As you can see, it's this light blue jogger pair of pants, and it's 100% linen. It's from a very good brand. I think it's Witchery or Trenery. It's from Witchery. It's 100% linen, but for some reason I haven't reached for this. I've worn it once in my capsule and that's why it hasn't been ironed. But it's also something that I'm going to either put in my secondhand store, or I'm going to chat with Matilda and see if she doesn't want it. Her and I do swap clothes between us, and we swap with our children. We give clothes to them and they give clothes to us. So this pair of joggers, I've got 3 pairs that look very similar. Don't know if you can see the material. It has this weave, and it's a lovely pair of trousers. But I do have another 2 pairs, a black pair and a white pair, that I will probably wear more, but I'll just see if I'm drawn to them when I use them in a capsule. This has pockets in the front and it has pockets at the back. Number 1, I bought this in a size 8, which is odd that it doesn't fit me. It was very baggy. It was almost like a drop crotch, which is not a comfortable fit at all for me. So that was the first thing. So what I did was I sewed it around the crotch area, just a little bit over there. And even after doing that, so it sits better on me, because I have a very short torso, there's not much space between where the crotch sits and where my waist is. So when I sewed it, it sat in my waist and felt a little bit more comfortable, but I'm not drawn to this. I don't think it's the color. I think definitely it's the feel. It's got a very hard linen feel, whereas the other 2, the black and the white one, have a very soft feel to it. So this is sadly going to go. My second piece is a pre-loved item that I bought. I bought this at the market that Matilda and I sell our clothes at, that's been closed now since February. But this is a knit. It's quite pretty. It has this little piece at the front, but I think that it's just not a flattering fit on me. It's quite short. I have quite a large bust, and if I wear something that sits sort of on this, I would say just above my hips or on my hips, it just doesn't look flattering on me. And I've tried it a few different ways. I think it could possibly work with a pair of high-waisted trousers, but I've worn this twice throughout my capsule, and each time there's just something about it that I'm not enjoying, and I cannot put my finger on it, but it has something to do with the fit and how I feel in it. So these two are definitely going. The rest of this capsule has been an absolute dream, as I said earlier, but now let me discuss with you my new end pieces. These are the 7 pieces that I have purchased during lockdown. I had no idea that I'd purchased so much. Honestly, most of our postage has been sort of shut down. We've not been able to post certain non-essential items. So I've done quite a bit of shopping that I hadn't realized that I'd done. So I'm going to work through the pieces, just explain them to you, and then I'm going to style them up for you, and hopefully you'll like what you see. So this is a pair of black culottes. I love these. I bought them from an online store, and I will link that below. They are virtually brand new. They smell new, they look new, they are exquisite. So they're quite wide, they're quite a stiff material, but I think that they're going to drape quite nicely. They look like it might be a little bit big for me, but I will check that out. But they are this lovely fabric. They're from Woolworths, which is a good brand. I don't know what they're made from. 100% cotton. So this is a good buy, and I don't think I paid a lot for these at all. In fact, I think they were an exceptionally good buy. I will link the prices of my items below, and I will link where I bought them, so that if you're in South Africa and you want to buy second-hand stuff, besides buying from us, these are some good places to look. My children got me this t-shirt, and it was just something that I've been looking for. I've been looking for a graphic tee. The rock metal whatever logo tee that I wanted wasn't available, so they got me this one. The other one will be coming in the post a little bit later, but it wasn't available at this time. So I'll style this up for you. I'm actually going to style these two together, and you can have a look and see how it works. This I bought from a lady that I've purchased from before, and it's just such a beautiful Victorian kind of blouse. A lot of lace, and I just love the cuff and the neck details. It is definitely old, it's pre-loved. It is not in perfect condition, but it is exquisite. It's a Laura Ashley blouse made in the US, and I just want to see if I can see the fabric content. It's 100% cotton as well. It has these beautiful little button details at the back. So I think that this can be worn to dress up a pair of jeans. It's really, really pretty, and I think it will even look pretty with the black culottes. I think that would make a gorgeous look. I bought this from the same lady that I bought the culottes from. I thought it was black and white, but it looks almost navy. It might be black, but I think you can still wear it with the same culottes. I like the little detailing with the buttons on the shoulder, and it's a knit material. It doesn't feel like a breathable material. It's 60% viscose and 35% polyamide. So I think it's a perfect piece for now, this time of the year when it's a little bit cooler, and also going into winter. You can just layer it up with a thin top underneath. Especially for our mild winters, this will be perfect. I then got this really cute little dress. It looks like a school dress. I don't know if it's handmade. It looks like it's handmade. I can't find any labels. Oh no, there is some labels here. It's also 100% cotton. That's great. But it reminds me almost of my school dress. I don't know how it's going to look on. I don't know if I'm too old for this style, but it feels beautiful. It really does. So You be the judge of that. I then have this gorgeous mustardy color velvet blazer, and this blazer came with a pair of trousers, so it was a suit set. We managed to sell the trousers, but the lady who bought the trousers didn't want the suit jacket, and this is from our store. It's in a collaboration with another woman that we sell her clothes through our store, and instead of leaving the jacket behind, the lady who took the trousers actually paid me the same price that I was asking for the whole suit, because she thought that the price was so good. So I decided to try it on. It doesn't close in front because I'm quite large chested. It is a small make, but it fits me across my shoulders because I have quite broad shoulders. I've got sort of a rectangular body, and I just think it makes a great layering piece with the right top underneath. I just think it would really make a super layering piece. So you be the judge of how this works on me. My last piece is one of the pieces that I told you about as well. It's from my store, and it was one that I was busy photographing, and when I put it up, I liked the look of it on my Instagram, and I liked the look of it when I was photographing it, so I just tried it on. It is a little bit oversized, you'll see that. The buttons on the one sleeve are broken, two of the buttons are broken. There you go, you can see that. But I'm just going to replace all the buttons, and I think that this will work perfectly. You be the judge of this. I've already contacted Matilda, and she definitely wants the first two pieces that I'm throwing out of my capsule. Thank you so much for watching this video. We really appreciate every view and every like, so if you liked it, give us a thumbs up. I hope that the styling was fun. It was different for me because these are pieces that I have not yet had in my wardrobe. The black blazer, the little graphic tee, and the striped t-shirt and the high collared shirt are all items that are on my wish list. So it's not that I went crazy. The mustard jacket and the culottes were not on my wish list, but I did have tailored black trousers on my wish list. I hope that this was fun. It was a lot of fun for me, something completely different, and I do hope that you will come back. So if you enjoyed this content, please think of subscribing and share this with a friend so that we can grow our channel. We appreciate that you were here. We'll see you next time.